Biggin and Scott, joined today by Dean Bozunovic from our Seaford Frankston office. Dean, salesperson of the month for the month of August. Congratulations.
Thanks, Paul.
And for those of you watching, you know that August actually was a fantastic month for Biggin and Scott during lockdown. And the question they're all asking, Dean, is how did you do it during lockdown? I know we spoke this morning during training about how you've gone virtual with things. So maybe just step through the change you made in your head and how you started communicating and what you did with to get the listings and the sales.
Yeah, okay. So I guess very early, something that I picked up on, and it's something that Josh and yourself really drove home, because we're no stranger to lockdowns in Melbourne, unfortunately. It's about just having two business cases or different strategies. And all I simply do is we just go into the whole, right, we're at lockdown, this is now what we do. So we just have a different business plan, really. And part of that is just virtual everything. So it's virtual appraisals, it's, virtual sales. We have vendors jumping on, helping us. And, for a lot of properties where we did manage to get photography or videos done prior to lockdown, we're still launching them. So, yeah, a lot of it's just, I guess, virtual acceptance is at an all-time high with buyers and vendors now because life's got to go on.
That's so true. So, the thing I keep on saying to people is get clear what you need to communicate so you can tell the story of how things are going to happen. Have you found that that's been really important for yourself, like explaining to them why you need something, what happens after you've done it and what the result is? Is that?
Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt. So again, it's just going back to, what I said about having different business plans and actually giving vendors confidence going, okay, well, this is what we do with the current set of conditions. If we don't have these current set of conditions and it looks like this is what we then do. So I guess it's about one, as an agent being really clear about what I guess your model looks like. But then two is actually having the scripts and dialogues to talk to your vendors and give them the confidence that, hey, we've got you.
Amazing. So then it takes us to the buyer side of things, and who would have thought that buyers would adapt or connect with buying properties sight unseen, basically. So just there's a need there. I guess that's the thing that's driving it. There's a need. People still want to move. They want to purchase for whatever the reason may be. So that they're really open to the virtual inspections that you're doing, obviously.
Yeah, big time. And look, let's face it. Yes, most people still want to actually see the product that ultimately they want to buy. And yes, we're talking at a different asset class that what we're selling is a lot higher value. But 9 times out of 10, they've almost half made their mind up before they've even come to the property. So kind of that virtual acceptance is at an all-time high because of that, because they're looking at maps, they're looking at the photography if you've got it, they're looking at the virtual tour, if they live within the 5Ks, they've done a drive-by. So, they're actually having the confidence to actually do something. So, yeah, look, who would have thought? But, yeah, look, I guess it is what it is. So it's great.
Yeah, look, you're sounding it pretty easy. You're making it sound like just let it happen, get out the way, and let them do it. But it's being able to facilitate it, which is, I think, the really important thing here, and not see the situation that we've come through or we're coming through as a problem. It's just something I've got to deal with. And you've always been good at that. We're getting to the exciting stage. Hopefully, in 10 days we're winding out of this. So, how's the conversation look with your vendors at the moment?
Again, it's just scripts and dialogues, but it's about actually giving them confidence to try and get on sooner rather than later and beat that massive spring rush, which we'll see. So again, part of what I'm using as of today is the tidal wave of listings that will come on post lockdown. So it's just re-sweeping all of my prospective vendors and trying to actually not convince them, but just give them the facts. And that's what it is. You're actually just being honest with them, just going, guys, think about it logically. Everyone's thinking the same. Everyone will be prepping their homes because that's all they've got time to do currently. You want to try and get ahead of that and come on sooner rather than later. So that's currently the conversations I'm having with prospective vendors, and telling them that depending on what the situation looks like, we've got it covered because we've done it all before.
Yeah, look, that's the best advice that you could give, Dean. It's, you know, don't make it complicated. Just communicate, give examples of how things are going to work, but overwhelmingly stay positive, which you've done. The last thing vendors want to be doing is dealing with someone that is negative and talks about problems all the way through, because you just become one of the problems. Mate, congratulations. Excellent month. And one of these days we'll be able to have an awards night, and you might be on the list. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? You might be able to shout me a beer, Paul.
Also, I'm not making any promises, but I think I might have one with every person in the room.
Hey, there's plenty of Uber Eats vouchers, you know, so there are no excuses these days. We can do everything virtually, Paul.
It's so true. Congratulations, Dean, and thanks for joining us. Anybody that's got any questions, just reach out to Dean. Being one of the leading salespeople, he answers the phone. So congratulations, mate.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And look, just quickly, special mention to Jake also, Chris Trevor, my PA, who's been doing an awesome job and also remaining really, really positive throughout this. So big shout out to him and the rest of the team at the office.
Yeah, well done. Well done. Well done, team.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers.